Ciao YouTube, I'm Phenomenon Duke, and today I bring you a commentary for a Total War, for a Napoleon Total War online battle that I just had. And I started reading a sharp novel, so it's Napoleon today. This is not a live commentary, because I didn't trust myself enough to make a live commentary after I didn't play Napoleon in so much time. And by the way, I really love Shogun too, but sometimes I feel that Napoleon is just better. I mean, there's no... In Shogun 2, once you reach rank 10, you enter in a sort of hell in which everyone else got rank 9 but warrior monks, rank 9 metal warrior monks. If you didn't level up those units on the way to rank 10, you're in a serious disadvantage. And by the way, I didn't play Napoleon in a lot of time, and you can see it because my men were walking until now, and that's because in Shogun they run by default, in Napoleon they don't, and so I missed the rush for the hill here. This is Prussian hills, by the way. I ordered my lancers. I got Dutch Guard lancers and Chevalier lancers on this flank to charge here, but I'm getting shot by like a couple units of mounted rifles. Luckily these units are quite bad in an end-to-end combat, and I got a charge bonus, so I'm gonna win this fight. My other cavalry is composed by a couple units of ordinary lancers, which I don't know whose present location is currently unknown. Oh, here we are. Sorry, like. Then I got 6 units of voltigeurs, or voltigeur. Then I got 4 units of the, not the old guard, of course. Yeah, by the way, I'm getting charged by some of my opponents' other cavalry, but I'm retreating my light infantry from the squares, and these guys are gonna get destroyed in no time. Yeah, they already got destroyed in no time, because these lancers are just too cool. And yeah, I don't know what I was trying really. Oh, probably counter-charging my cavalry, but unfortunately I forgot to move them. Now I am moving them, but I took horrible losses due to my opponent's 5. And the rest of my armies I was telling you is composed by 4 units of the Swiss foot, sorry for this horrible lag by the way. And then I got 3 units of the old guard, and that's pretty much everything. My general is Marshal Ney, which is this guy here, I think. I don't really know. In any case, as I told you previously, I missed the rush for the heal. Yeah, I'm taking a shot at my opponent's general, but I was charging uphill, and so I'm just getting shot with no good result. I killed some of his men, but I'm forced to retreat now because he formed a square here and is shooting the hell out of me. So, my opponent got the heal. By the way, this was a no artillery battle, so there's no way I can force him to move with artillery. I'm kinda sad when I cannot play with artillery, it's like my favorite kind of troop. But lucky for me, my opponent is playing against Russia, and by the way, let's check his army. You get a crap load of Jaegers and Musketeers. You get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 units of Russian Jaegers. You got Musketeer, 1 unit of Left Guard. You have some Grenadiers. I cannot find them right now, but he had some Grenadiers, I'm quite sure. Oh, no, these are Musketeers. Where are my opponent's Grenadiers? I could have sworn he had Grenadiers. Apparently, oh yeah, here, yeah. These are Russian Grenadiers. Unfortunately, they don't get fancy heads like the other factions of Grenadiers, but they're kinda cool. So, I retreated, thinking that maybe I could force my opponent to move down. Of course, he has no intention to do so. And so my next move, wait, this is my army deploying to a line. They look kinda cool. So my next move is just to move forward, because I remember that Russian Jaegers and Russian troops in general are kinda crap in a firefight. So even if he has the heal advantage, I should be able to outgun him. By the way, he kept his Jaegers in the close formation all the time. I don't really know why. Probably they get some extra accuracy, I don't really know. Sure as hell they take lots and lots of extra losses. Here we are, the Russian Jaegers. Oh, and I just noticed, by the way, this is one of the my few battles in Napoleon in which it doesn't rain. Which is kind of fun. It's probably because I did not create the battle, because when I create the battle it always rains. Even if I set the weather dry, it always rains. I don't know why. That's kind of weird. Okay, so I'm moving forward. So let's speed things up. Oh, and by the way, I was grouping my cavalry here. surviving cavalry. We're not in a good shape. Well, these lines are in good shape, but the other units not so much. And of course, you can see the flags while they're in the woods. So let this zoom in. These are my guard lancers. As you can see, they got fancy pink hats, and they took some losses. These are my Dutch lancers, and these guys are down 12 strength. But they have cool colors, so it's fine. And well, Napoleon's graphics look really old compared to Shogun's, but they're still quite cool. Well, not in a close view, but anyway. We are moving forward, and the firefight should start in a few seconds. Luckily for me, Russian Jaegers do not get 125 range, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe they do. No, they don't. They fire first, but they, as you can see, they're not dealing heavy losses on me. I mean, I got 2 units firing on me and I lost like 3 men. Because I'm in the open formation and frankly these guys just suck. So there's gonna be quite of a long skirmish here. And I'm gonna lose 1 unit on this flank, probably this unit, because we already took heavy losses. They got charged by cavalry. And despite all my morale bonuses, which are martial nays, morale bonuses and some old guard morale boosting aura, they're just not gonna stand. As you can see, my morale is orange already and it's gonna get red and they're just gonna run. This is my old guard sneaking, by the way. For some reason they don't really look like, they don't really look good while sneaking. They look better when we're just marching towards the enemy, and I cannot really see them as sneaky types. As you can see, this unit is going to go. But otherwise, my units are standing their ground pretty well because we are better skirmishers and we have the open formation. I think this unit is not firing. No, yeah, it is firing. Well, some of it at least. Maybe it's not the same unit, though. Yeah, it's not the same unit. Yeah, probably this unit was far away now. I will move it, but for the moment it's just standing still and doing nothing.
Our men are running,
this was my diplomacy unit, which is running away. But as you can see, my other units are standing despite being in a firefight against a foe on high ground. My opponent here is making a pretty big mistake because you probably ordered this unit to attack those flaying voltigeurs or voltigeurs. And so now they're just moving forward and they're gonna enter the range of my line infantry and they're gonna get crushed. Here I was moving my cavalry behind the enemy lines, trying to get some shot at his back. It's quite hard because you got line infantry all over the place and these guys can form square and beat the crap out of me. But I will employ well, the only tactic we use with them, which you will see in a few moments. Because basically, when I will move my line infantry forward, I would do things Napoleonic style, which means use your cavalry to force your opponent to square, so that he cannot really stand against your firepower. You will see it in a few seconds. Here there's a nice firefight between our skirmishers. And one cool thing about watching skirmishers in close formation is that they fire in what would have been the real Napoleonic fight drill, which means not just the first line firing, but not the whole unit, in this case the whole unit, but like 2 or 3 ranks firing at the same time. It's kind of unrealistic that just the front rank of the line infantry fires in this game. Here my men are standing their ground, and probably the woods have some effect against enemy fire because, I mean, these guys are being under fire for like I don't know much time and they've only lost 10 men. While as you can see, my opponent's skirmishers are very damaged. And he got more than I got, so this is a combination of bad skirmishers and a bad formation in my opinion. But he got the terrain advantage, so that's cool. And now I'm moving forward in my line infantry because my skirmishers here are gone. These guys took some losses. So yeah, I'm firefighting against my opponent's units. Here made a pretty big mistake. Look at how we stacked these units here. Not really a good thing. Look at the smoke. Yeah, forced to support is taking serious losses. Well, not so serious considering that you got 2 units, one of which are skirmishers firing at him. Or at them, whatever. I think these guys are firing into their mates' backs. Let's see. Oh, they shoot actually. Yeah, one cool thing about Napoleon is that it's not as in Shogun, in which you can fire through your own units and just destroy your opponent. Here, if you fire to your unit's back, you're gonna deal serious damage to yourself. As you can see, my line is holding despite my man having the lower ground. This is my cavalry ready to strike. Here's my other cav. Now my cav is moving. And they're gonna do as I told you previously, so charge in and force my opponent into square, or to get a cavalry charge from behind. Here my opponent is forming square. I will try to retreat, but unfortunately I'm not doing it in time, so I will lose a few men. And then I will redirect my charge, thinking it's this unit. Yeah, this unit. Let's say they form square. Yeah, they form square. So I will retreat again. Well, here I'm not really doing anything. So here my opponent is forced into square and is forced to take my fire without retaliating, or at least retaliating with only a fraction of his strength. And here I think I will throw some more line infantry. Yeah, this is my old guard. Your guard is
Our men are running,
yeah, my cavalry. Yeah, my cavalry took too many shots. As I was telling you, my old guard is really accurate for being a line infantry unit. In fact, these guys at the maximum level, they're like almost as accurate as riflemen, which is kind of insane, but I mean, we have the old guard, we got mustache, so they can be badass. Here I'm getting another cavalry charge, and my opponent's back here, and this time he doesn't force square. As you can say, kill some of these men, not too many, because it's a really good charge. There are a few men, and they were like in a column.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, sir.
Yeah, I'm moving my line infantry again. I forgot to make a run. And I'm gonna retreat and charge in again, but not really a good retreat here. In any case, I think it's more from square. You know, it's not from square because it's already in melee combat. And this charge really sucked because it was such a short charge. My only purpose here was just to keep this guy occupied while my units were shooting him. I'm probably gonna lose these Polish guard lancers, but
one of our units has used all its ammunition.
yeah, this is the moment in which my units start to finish ammo, because I got entangled in such a long firefight. But as you can see, my opponent's units are very low in numbers, but I still got lots of men. And that's because my unit were all elite, and my opponent just let himself, you know, get entangled into a firefight with Russia, which is not a really good thing because Russian units completely suck at firefights. I should look for melee anywhere and anyone. Does it exist anyone? Well, every time it's possible. But my opponent really didn't do that. He just stood there and fired, believing that the high ground would have made him one win. But it wasn't really the case. Look at these brave Jaegers marching against the line infantry and getting completely ignored by my line infantry. Here I moved my general forward, which was a pretty big mistake because I exposed him to fire. Luckily he's not gonna die, but he's gonna take some serious fire. Here is he, Marshal Ney. I don't think it really brings good luck, but he's the second best general in the French army, so yeah, making it around.
Sir, our general is under
my
attack.
opponent not being stupid is targeting him, but luckily he would manage to run away. Sorry for his rubber leg. He's sending forward his units who probably just finished ammo. But I decided to run. And here is my old guard, which is moving to flank my opponent. Here's my cavalry. I tried to get his general, but I failed at that. Just retreating from square. But I retreated straight in front of my old guard. Which is isn't a good thing because I'm gonna fire at him
The men are fatigued, sir,
and kill
and
him.
must rest a while.
Yeah, this is the moment when I kill him. Yeah, I think you saw the shot that killed him. I wasn't quick enough to get it, but here it is. At this point, the battle was almost gone because I'm surrounding my opponent. He has no general, and he has a few men remaining. This is my poor cavalry getting shot by squares. Cavalry in this map is not really useful, and I brought a lot of expensive cav. Luckily, I also brought a lot of expensive
Our
infantry,
men are running, sir.
which proved pretty good. So yeah, my opponent's units are trying to make a last stand, but we're not gonna make it. Look at how many surviving units I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And look at these units, they're very strong, almost at full strength. So yeah, elite infantry is really good, especially against Russians. This unit is trying to hold in square formation. They're not gonna make it. Here my opponent is gonna recover with 2 units, I believe. And well, at first I thought it was just trying to run away and make it long, but then he would just turn them on and hand the battle. They should recover them about now. Yeah, here's one, and here's the second one.
A glorious victory, sir.
These musketeers are running away, and I'm moving all my line infantry here to get these 2 guys, 2 units. Let me speed things up. Some shots are flying. Yeah, now my opponent is just moving towards me because I typed him in the chat box, please don't run, lad. Just finish it. And he agreed. So this is his last units, and there are Jaeger units and Musketeer units. And we're gonna make a brave last march against my line. And I'm gonna make a last flight. And so this was it. This was the end of the battle. It was a pretty good battle. Pretty nice one. And you know what? When I used to make lots and lots of Napoleon videos because Shogun 2 wasn't out already, I nearly always played on grassy flatlands because I thought it was more balanced. But you know what? I just discovered that it's more fun actually to play in different maps with you know, rough terrain or hills, or like in pyramids, lots of dunes, because it's really more fun. On grassy flatlands, there's not much maneuvering. There's no terrain to be used technically. And so, in my next Napoleon videos, I will probably play on grassy flatlands ever again. But wait, these are the battle results. You can see my opponent had lots and lots of more men than I did. He got like 500 men, 500 extra men, but he took horrible losses. Like he lost like 2/3 of his army, or probably more. No, like it's like 2/3 of his army. So good game to my opponent, and thank you for watching. Ciao ragazzi!